mode again. I just can't wait to be on the... Oh shit, person. How do you do, fellow people? In this video, I'm going to attempt to beat Baldur's Gate 3 on Honor mode. Attempt. When this game came out a year ago, I did a couple runs on Tactician mode, and it was a lot of fun. Now that a year passed, I thought it might be fun to return to the game. I don't want to do the same thing that I did last year. The natural way to keep this game fresh is to up the difficulty. And the only way up from Tactician mode is Honor mode. This difficulty restricts you to a single save file. That means if you fail a persuasion check, that's it. I really like this aspect of Honor mode. It'll force me to make characters that are the best at what they do. However, what does not interest me is what happens if your entire party dies. It's game over. You can either delete the save file, end it with Honor, or continue the run in Dishonor. Out of the 1.4 million Honor runs ever, less than 150,000 have been successful. In other words, it's gonna be hard, but I'm not gonna let that stop me. I mean, I played Tarkov. How much harder can it...
Still trying to put the world back together, I see.
Hello, Peter. We're not joining your team.
I'm putting together a team.
We're in.
Headlining our team is our Tav. He'll be a Bard Warlock. His high charisma will help us talk through pretty much anything. And when in doubt, he's still got that Eldritch Blast. Next we got Asterion. His class is going to be the most complicated out of all of them. He's going to be a Gloomstalker Assassin. He'll be great at stuff like pickpocketing, picking locks, disarming traps, and he's also going to do some crazy single target damage from far away. Then we have Lae'zel. I mean, she's going to be a Battle Master and do Battle Master things, like dealing 28 damage on a reaction to kill a giant. And finally, this last spot. I was pretty conflicted over what to make it. It ended up being Shadowheart. It was almost Gale because he can do some crazy area of effect damage, which is kind of what this team is lacking right now. But then we'd have no healing, which would suck, especially for Honor mode. But Shadowheart also kind of sucks by default too. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. After spending only 8 minutes in character creation to create literally me, we hop out of our pod and introduce ourselves to some new friends. With that out of the way, we can move on to our first major encounter. Now this fight is important because we get to commit robbery. This guy's sword is really good, and I want it. One problem with that, he's strong. Really strong. But since Shadowheart is here, all we need to do to get the sword is get her to cast Command Drop. With one cast, we can... Wait. God damn it! No command means no sword. I tried punching him for 10 minutes, but it was kind of like hitting a brick wall instead, so we're just gonna move on. We lose a staring contest to a Mind Flayer because of random bullshit, and die to fall damage. Ha! Just kidding. Got you. Then we fought some Intellect Devourers, almost got our shit rocked by them, and I'll be honest, I lost some footage. Apparently, if you turn off your computer while it's recording in OBS, the file corrupts. Don't worry, this only happens like a couple more times. Whoa, hey, look! Knowles. I'm a little underleveled for this fight, but I'm sure that nerd shit won't matter, because I have strategy.
everyone alive. Take you. Help.
Off. After arriving at the blighted village, the man does a really good job of negotiating with terrorists. And also, while observing that money is the root of all good, it only makes sense that we have as much good as possible. So we send Asterion to go do his one job and pickpocket people. It goes well. But this leads us to our next confrontation, which is with the Paladins of Tyr. Spoiler alert, they're not good people, so we're just gonna kill them. This involves a really fun cantrip I like to use, which is called Minor Illusion, which is a really weird way to pronounce free round in combat. See all those red lights on the floor? That is the enemy's line of sight. If you attack them in their line of sight radius while you are hiding, you get a free round of combat for everyone on your team, which is awesome. The easiest way to do this consistently is to cast Minor Illusion, like this, and then go into crouching and then turn-based mode. Then you can send someone like Asterion to go get close and then shoot them, and then voila! Free round of combat. That's it? Okay. Those guys were supposed to be tough. I mean, they were like level 5 and 4, and do you know who else is level 5? They're literally right around the corner from here. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. It'd be stupid. I'm still level 3. That's under leveled. No, I shouldn't. But it looks like I made the fight harder than it needed to be. Like, I can go in through this cave and make some friends, and that makes the fight easier. So maybe I'm actually prepared for this fight, and I can get revenge and stick it to those hyena fucks, right? I mean, I'm good at this game. I'm good at this game. We just going through this cave and... I just watched 6 hours of my life flash before my eyes. Maybe it's a sign to not go forward. Anyways.
What the fuck?
Is that the Tato on YouTube? What are you doing here?
I'm here for the ladies. Obviously. Where they at?
In the corner. I think I scared them.
Oh, wow, okay. All of them. Wow. Well, what brings you here?
I'm stupid. I'm bad at video games. And
Can you be slightly more specific?
Okay, so I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3, right?
Right.
And I keep dying to the fucking balls.
Okay, what level do you fight them at then?
3?
How many times were you level 3 for that fight?
Both?
Ah, okay. Well, here's your problem. You're a dumbass.
Come again?
Have you maybe tried not fighting the gnolls until later? They're kinda an optional fight. Alright then, ladies, where my hug at?
Level 4 puts us at a great position to destroy the goblin camp, so we're gonna do just that. One of our first stops is this guy right here. He can give us a permanent buff, but it comes at a cost of dignity.
If you're gonna play like that, you better have shockwaves to finish the job. Because if that guy had shockwaves after he railed me like that from behind... After he shot on my back... After he came from behind...
Well, whatever you're into.
After a long and admittedly boring fight with Minthara, we eventually kill her. Eventually.
Oh no!
Next on the list is this red goblin looking guy. But beneath him there's a bunch of spiders that I could try talking to. Unfortunately, I made a critical mistake when trying to talk to them, and this too spiraled out of control. They started beating the shit out of me, so I wanted to flee, reset. All of us made it out alive, except Astarion. God rest his soul. Actually, we're not gonna let it rest, we're gonna bring him back. Come on, up and at him, I don't pay you by the hour. But what I saw when I got back to the scene was... stupid.
What the hell happened here?
They fucking jumped him. And we stepped back into the sanctum right after. They just fucked him up. So, of course we hit him and move along. Next, we have to save Halsin, who is supposed to be a good guy. But the first thing he does is murder a child. No witnesses. We take him back to his hometown where he takes the moral high ground. You might have the others fooled, Halsin, but I know what kind of man you are. But before we move on, there's some important business I have to attend to. The business of vengeance.
Brimming with potent magic.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes! Yes!
And with that, we are finally out of the first area. The Underdark throws a lot of bullshit at us, but ultimately it's nothing we can't handle. Our journey leads us next into the Grimforge, where a bunch of enslavers are preparing a rebellion. Not the slaves, the enslavers. Them. They're rebelling. Yeah, I know it's weird, just stick with me here. Before we can plan anything, we gotta get rid of this annoying floating eye thing. So we gotta hit him with the...
See that hole?
Viva la Revolution! because freedom isn't free, this guy gives me 500 gold for my help. But because freedom should be free, I tell him to leave the slaves. It's called having your cake and then eating it too. But our work isn't done here. Legends tell of a busted armor set in these ruins. So busted, it could carry us into late game. That's an armor set I'm willing to risk the run for. Little did I know what was awaiting me in that forge. Well, that was bullshit. If you're still watching this, thank you. I've been working on this video for about 3 months now. Enough time has passed for me to, not hate this game anymore, so I'll probably be trying it out again soon, doing the same thing. I intend to beat this game by any means possible, so please let me know any tips at all. Anything, I'll take anything. I might stream it, that could be interesting. But the next video will definitely be something different. But that's about it. See ya.